So products, I briefly showed this device, this CBM 001. So not that it's something for yourselves to sell, but all the components that I'll show you today and you see here have some element of this device inside. So I'll pass this round. So on the module, there's a Bluetooth antenna and there's a Nordic chip, NRF chip. And the module supports 4 outputs to 4 individual luminaires, for example, or 4 channels, and also 8 inputs. So it doesn't look as if it could do that, but it does. And as I say, this is integrated into all the components in certain ways. The next 2 products that we have are what we call Casambi ready products. So this is a DALI or 1 to 10 volt device. On the DALI side, it can control up to 4 channels, tunable white, device type 6 and device type 8. And that's supported through, obviously, yourselves in the office here and Casambi. Then there's a phase dimmer, phase cut dimmer, trailing edge, 50 watts of LED and about 150 watts of tungsten, halogen, traditional load connected to it. Both devices are Bluetooth enabled and both devices have the small chip, the small module that I've been passing around. So within the offer from Orbit, the standard configuration is either DALI single channel or 0 to 10 volt. If any other solutions are required, if 1 to 10 volt is required, or if DALI with multiple channels, 2 channel, 3 channel, 4 channel, tunable white, RGB, etc. is required, then it's a special requirement or special request. So the standard is 0 to 10 and single channel DALI broadcast. Okay. So other products, we have the Stuki adapter, which is available. Then we have the Express switches. So this is a Bluetooth enabled, battery powered scene controller with 4 scenes, with dimming up and dimming down, and with colour temperature change. So you can move up and down the Kelvin scale with the buttons pre-configured already on the device. If there are no if there are no tunable white fixtures connected to the network, then the 2 buttons for tunable white don't function. It's only the intensity, the dim up, dim down buttons that are available. There's a battery, goes in the back. It comes with a battery inside, and there's a wall mounting device that magnetizes to the wall. Okay.
We selected the 0 to 10 volts and the DALI broadcast 1 channel because it's the most easiest one, because you don't have to assign. If you have all the other DALI configurations, then you have to address all your drivers in your luminaires. And from our experience, we know that not every installer is familiar with DALI. And to avoid a lot of phone calls, we decided as Orbit to open only these 2 selections for the customer to change. All the other selections, and I mean DALI 3 channel, 4 channel, depending on which we need, we can select only, we as Orbit can change that. So if there is a request to do the other ones, then we should know, the customer should ask for it, and then we can change the module. We only can change it as a luminaire manufacturer. The installer cannot change that. I think that's quite important for all you guys to know why we did this.
In addition to the devices that are on the slide, there's a kind of partner relationship that Kasambi have with different companies, and the Kasambi technology, as I said at the beginning, is integrated into a lot of other components. So as an example, recently we have a partnership now with Enocean, if you know Enocean as a manufacturer. So Enocean provide energy harvesting switches which have no battery and no mains electrical power. So this is an example of the switch, and the switch functions around the kinetic movement of the button, the push of the button. So when it's kinetic energy, yeah. So yeah, exactly, yeah, just enough, exactly. So what's really cool about this is that there's no other devices required for the switch to communicate to the Kasambi system. So all you require is the Kasambi device or technology inside the light fixture and the Enocean switch. That's all. Okay? Enocean provide a number of different forms of these switches: single button, 2-button, different annotations on the front, different labelling, etc., and also different colours as well. But in principle, the Dolphin range of Bluetooth devices are Kasambi enabled, and it's possible out of the box to use them. The one point to note is that to enable the device within a network, you require an Android tablet or phone. It's not possible to pair the device to the network with an iOS or an Apple device. You must only use an Android device because it's paired through near-field communication. So the device is brought close to the Android phone or tablet, and it communicates on NFC, near-field communication.